Hey guys, my name is Lexi and I'm Eatmypeppermintsnatch, and today we're making shakshouka. The best thing about this dish is that it's really easy to make, and you can easily dress it up, you can easily dress it down. If you're broke, you only have a can of tomatoes and a couple eggs, this is really easy and yummy to make. If you want to dress it up and be extra like me and put all these additional toppings, it's also fun to figure out, how you can make your own version of shakshouka. So I decided to film and show you guys my version of shakshouka. So yeah, let's just get into it. Go ahead and grab an onion and dice that up. Grab 5 cloves of garlic and start deshelling them and chop them finely. I don't know if you guys can see this in your screen, but it should look a little bit like this when you're done. And then while you're at it, while we have the cutting board, just go ahead and chop up those chives. So if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you can go ahead and delete this step from your mind. But for those who do like bacon, I just went ahead and cut up the bacon in about 1-inch pieces. And once I'm done with the bacon, I'm just going to go ahead and move over to the stove. I put the stove at a medium-high heat, put some olive oil, and then I just tossed my onions in there just to get a nice little caramelization on those. Right before the onions get too caramelized, I take my diced tomato can and add that to the skillet. I stir that around a little bit, and then I'm going to take my crushed tomato can and add a little bit more tomatoes. I want to make sure there's enough tomato in the pot so I can make little divots to put the eggs in so they can cook within the tomatoes. While the tomatoes are cooking down, I'm going to go ahead and make the bacon on the stovetop. I usually make my bacon in the oven, but I wanted to put some of the bacon grease inside the shakshouka, so I decided to make it on the stove. While the tomatoes are cooking down on themselves, I go ahead and turn that down from a medium heat to a low heat, and I season my food. I decided to use salt, pepper, cumin, and a little bit of paprika. I also topped it off with a little bit of cayenne, but not too much because I don't really want this dish to be spicy. Once I'm done seasoning, I just give that a really good stir, and then I taste just to make sure it's properly seasoned. And I know you're getting caught up with the tomatoes, but don't forget to check up on your bacon. I start looking through and taking out some of the pieces that are already cooked. I don't want to burn them, just trying to make sure the other pieces in the pot are cooked through all the way. So I give some a flip, I check on other ones. I don't want them to be too crispy, so anything that's too dark, I just go ahead and take out of the pot. Okay, this is a last minute decision, but I actually decided to add some coriander to my mix. I just thought that it would taste good, and I usually don't use coriander in my dishes, so I decided to just try it out for the first time, and I personally think it came out really good. So if you guys are feeling a little adventurous, go ahead and put some coriander within your shakshouka. I wanted to eat my shakshouka with something. You could eat it on its own. Some people decide to eat it with pita bread. I decided just to use a big loaf of sourdough bread. So I'm just going to cut these into long slices and drizzle some olive oil on top of them because I'm going to toast them for my final dish. While I was doing that, I had my oven preheated to 350, so I'm going to pop these in for about 5 to 10 minutes, checking on them at the 5-minute mark. I will cut up this avocado while I'm waiting. I just love the taste of fresh avocados, so, why not top my breakfast with some avocado? What's a brunch without avocado? I'm going to go ahead and prep my honey goat cheese as well, just because when the eggs are done, I'm going to go ahead and top everything and serve it, because I want my eggs to still be a little yolky and not cook through while sitting within the pot. And I'm going to start making my eggs. I'm going to make a little divot, and I'm going to crack my egg and drop the yolk there very gently. I want to be very careful not to break the yolk, because I don't want to end up with like a tomato scramble, because I accidentally broke the yolk within our tomato base. When you're done cracking your eggs, just go ahead and put the lid on that and let that cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. If you want your eggs to be cooked through all the way, maybe cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes and check on it. Like I said, I want my eggs to be a little runny, so I'm going to go ahead and check on that in about 4 to 5 minutes. Once your eggs are ready, they should look a little bit like this. Once the eggs are done, the bread should be done. I like my bread to have a light toast, so I promise guys, my bread is toasted here, but I just put a little bit of olive oil and butter. I decided to add some scallions into my oil butter mixture, and I'm just going to top the bread just one last time just to add a little bit more flavor. And now it's time to put all the toppings that we cut up earlier on the shakshouka. So I'm going to go ahead and add the avocado. I'm going to sprinkle on some of that honey goat cheese all over. Be generous if you want. It's your brunch. It's your meal. Top it all off. Add some bacon on there. And I'm just going to sprinkle some chives just to, really tie the whole dish together. And yeah, guys, this is the final result. And honestly, guys, this dish is really good. I think it's a great meal to make for brunch. I mean, you can easily make this not as unhealthy by taking out the bacon and taking out the bread, and it's still a really good dish. Honestly, I feel like it's really easy for most people to make. If I wasn't filming this, it probably would take me about 20 minutes in total. I mean, probably 10 minutes for prep time, if anything, but I really do recommend it. I think you should try it. I mean, figure out something that works your own way. And I hope you guys come back again and hang out with me next time. Bye.